Oh,
Oh,
well, we got
yeah,
some people getting disqualified.
some
Oh,
have
they
missed the.
screwed up the grids.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we go racing as it is 5 red lights. And we go in the Silverstone Grand Prix. Aiden gets a decent start. Bit of wheel spin in there. So far, nobody in collision in there. But some have gone wide as well. Some yellow flags and
Zonod's off the road.
Zonod's off the road. Already in lap 1, that is not the start. So Red Bull in P17, P18. You'd not see that IRL, but you can see that in here. Santi doesn't get a best of starts. NASCAR gains 4 positions off the start. What a start he's having. He's not, despite
Shadows managed.
being last, he lost only 2 positions, so. I mean,
Shadows made a good start with those hard tyres.
Yes.
But I think NASCAR's about to get him.
NASCAR tried to go side by side, but he tried to maybe juke him there as he goes wide. A lot of people will go wide on these corners because it's also difficult to get it right. You don't want to ride the curb too much. They'll just bean you out. Domi gets in P2. Wand has gone off track as well, so Hassan gains a position. A lot of stuff happening in the back. As Santi tries to make a move on Dedi and Rakia, but can he make it stick? As they go side by side, Santi will have enough space, but Dedi and Rakia will have the inside, so they're still fighting. There's a bit of a touch in there, and Santi's not giving that much space to Dedi and Rakia as he gains the position. McLaren also having an opportunity there. Nicky Lauda tried to overtake Daniel Ricciardo, but he wasn't able to, as Daniel Ricciardo gets a 3-second penalty, I believe, for track.
I think that was a bit naughty from Santi there.
He didn't give enough space.
It looked like the Mercedes didn't give him a lot of space when they went through the final turn, but Santi gave basically none on the main straight there.
There's an overtaking opportunity, but Nicky Lauda stays in his position, but it goes wide. There's a bit of understeer. And Mo gains a position in there.
NASCAR got Shadow, by the way.
Ooh, interesting. Domi might look to have an opportunity here, as there is going to be a DRS now. So it's going to be interesting to see what everyone went for in terms of setups, because if you have straight line speed with DRS, that could be major. As Domi looks for the move, he's not going to quite get it. He's going to stay behind. He's going to stay patient. Hope that Adam makes a mistake, as Mo and Deni Arakia are also fighting. Mo overtakes Deni Arakia. And ooh, there was Nicky Lauda that went a bit wide, heading into the final corners, but Deni Arakia won't get overtaken yet. Some have already.
Domi's also managed to get a good start, moving up a place into second and keeping it on the road.
Let's see if there will be an overtaking opportunity here, as Domi has the DRS. I think he's going to be a bit too far behind. He's just going to. I think the crucial thing here as well is to stay patient. Try to hope somebody makes a mistake, as Santi gets an overtake down on Ismail on the straight. Toasty was looking for an overtake, but wasn't quite able to get it.
The problem you have is you can't be too patient, because eventually the dirty air kicks in. You lose the tyres, and then you're suddenly 2 or 3 seconds behind. So I think Domi's going to try and get it done onto, I think, the Hanger Straight.
He could get it done in the next 2 laps. I mean, depends on the exits as well.
He's very close.
Very quick. He's not going to get it done.
Because he got the overspeed.
This lap, yeah, but
He's.
I mean, even P2.
It didn't look like he was. I think I saw the red light on the back of Domi's car. I don't think he was pushing too much with the battery.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's pretty decent start. I mean, we've not had many collisions. Deni Araki only won with a penalty. I think it was a 3 seconds. Yeah, it is a 3-second penalty for Daniel Lakia, so it's gonna be tricky. Let's see what everyone else. So Zonov boxed. Harry boxed for mediums, so he went, I think, from hards to mediums. One went with hards. Zonov went with hards. So I don't know if they'll push till the end and hope for the safety car. I think it's gonna be one of those two situations. As Mo, they're in a fight. They're side by side, but Mo gets the overtake done after having DRS.
A statement here from Vlad Red saying he missed the race because he thought it was in 30 minutes from now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
That is disappointing. I don't even know.
That is
who
a poor
the
start to the
McLaren
season.
TP? I don't even know.
Toasty.
Oh, he's gonna be a bit disappointed with that. I mean, you can't be missing races, especially like crucial ones.
First race of the season.
Yeah. It's a big race as well because you need to get off to a good start. Oh, there's a.
Ari goes side by side with.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
Niki Lauda
Oh really?
gets an overtake, I think. And there's somebody going into pits. I think that is the Williams. Yes, it is. Interesting strategy here. I mean, so far so quiet. I mean, not as exciting
It's
as
good.
the test race, but I think it is
I'm
good racing overall. It's not like collisions.
Yeah, I'm liking the no poor execution of anything yet.
Sure. Shadow, I think, will try to get the move done as it goes side by side with NASCAR. Beautiful racing here. NASCAR does have the inside, and he'll make it stick, I think. But Shadow might get a decent overtake as Toasty gets a 3-second and Zona gets a 3-second. NASCAR and Shadow are still side by side. They're into corpse, but he makes a stick. NASCAR is already looking for something here, but I don't think he'll be able to do it. T-Bag in there as well. He's already up the nose of NASCAR. Everyone's really close to each other. Obviously, Aiden's still 5/10 in front of Domi. I don't think he can get him on straight line speed. I think Domi is running a lower downforce setup.
Yeah, I think Aiden's moving more towards the straight line speed setup, which is probably why Domi's doing so well in the corners.
But then can catch up on the straights with DRS and ERS, because we saw him saving quite a bit.
But how long until strategy comes into play with this? Will Domi go for an undercut?
He did.
Will Aiden try to cover it off?
In test race, so which is a bit early.
Yeah, Domi's. Yeah. It depends what people are going to do, because like someone like from like P6 or P7 could go one stop and win it.
True.
You never know. It's too early to call this yet.
He's looking for an overtake, gets an overtake done, but Santi might look for a bit of a switch back here. He doesn't get it though because dirty air. And Ari gets an overtake done, P8. Interesting that Sauber is running P7, P8, and then Aston P8, P9, and P10. Hassan has moved 5 positions, which is great driving, but he has quite a bit to catch up as Niki Lauda gets a 3-second time penalty. Domi might look for a move here now. He has the pace now. I think Aiden screwed up in Magatabek, but still Aiden has that straight line speed, so he can't catch him. And that is a banker because Domi will have dirty air, so he can't make the corners right as Niki Lauda gets an overtake done on the hanger straight over Mo.
Scappy, I wouldn't count Shadow yet. Shadow is on the hard tyre and he's running very nicely.
He's running his own race. No one is really close to him in terms of DRS. He has a decent enough of a gap, so dirty air might not affect him, which makes his tire timing even better. I think he could potentially go 16 laps on these hards, but that is going to be very tricky on this track.
But we don't know how much Shadow is pushing. We don't know if he's
Santi
going
goes
full
for,
guns at it
goes for a
or.
move on Ari with straight line speed. Santi will have the inside of the next corner, and he does make it stick. So I feel like Ari and Santi might trade positions here. I mean, you can't really get an overtaking opportunity heading into Maggots and Beckons. It's only really the DRS zones.
Yeah, too high speed, really, isn't it?
Yep. But for the front, stays the same. So, I mean, I think Domi really needs to hope that he doesn't make mistakes, and Aiden does, because we saw that he had a go earlier on.
I've seen a couple of dummy lockups though. Well, I've seen one at least.
So by this
Which
point,
is not
Domi
gonna.
will actually pit it. So it's going to be interesting. Does he have that much wear this time around? I don't think he does. I think his tires are still looking pretty decent. You'd expect them to be around 50% mark. Santi gets an overtake. Oh, that is going to be a big fight here. As Sauber goes on the curb, and McLaren, Nick Lauda overtakes Ari, heading into the DRS zone. I think Santi will have a bit of a breather now, because there is a bit of a gap between himself and the McLaren. But Santi's not really close to the other Sauber of Rudy. So he's really fighting a midfield battle here. For people with 3%, 3 second, sorry, penalties.
Yeah, I think penalties could play an important part in this if a safety car gets called in.
And ooh,
Yeah.
gets an overtake done on Jude on the straight line. So P3 on hards, that is a wonderful position to be in, especially considering that he is behind Domi in the DRS zone. Hassan and Toasty have a battle. They're also trading positions. I saw them overtaking each other a bit in the last lap as well.
It's our first pit stop of the day.
T-Bag is quite close to NASCAR here, so there could be an overtaking opportunity for T-Bag as he goes down the inside, but he might have compromised his exit. He's going to be still 2/10 behind, so let's see what happens. Nothing in the end. Let me try. Oh, it should be a bit better. Oh, voice crack. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think I'll improve the volume because some have complained about the mics.
Oh.
Hopefully now it's better.
Who even complained?
Smooth.
Oh, my thing's on dark mode now. I can't see their name.
Let me. I see the desktop being a bit loud, so there we go. I think that is NASCAR going into the pits. Lap 9, again a bit early at this point of the race. Top 4 are still
Looking for a
hanging in
2-stop.
there. Is he? I wouldn't.
I mean, it's a bit early to be pitting for a 1-stop, is it not?
Not really, I mean. But you'd have to really save the hearts, in my opinion.
Yeah, your tyres will be screaming at the end.
Yeah. And you'd hope for a safety car. So I think it might not be that bad of a call, but it's going to get quite...
I mean, with a safety car involved, the 2-stop could work very nicely.
As Toasty has the DRS. So Hassan will get his position back. And I think Hassan's tires are already a bit bad here. Probably 60% around that.
Oh, Shadow's off the track.
Shadow's
Shadow
off
was
the
off the track. He's got a bit of
That
wing
is
missing.
significant for this race. Good thing T-Bag is not really that close behind him.
But he has got damage though. Look at the front left of his wing.
Oh, true. So there might have been a collision in there.
It looked like between Jude and Shadow, they both lost time.
Yes. I think that is... No, nobody's going to go for a pit stop except Dami. No, it's going to be Aiden, who has a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is massive for this race.
I think that might have just gifted someone a win here.
It's going to be very close. He needs to go for a safety car unless... And we can already see some people are going into the pits. I think there's going to be a huge advantage for Shadow, Jude and Dami depending on when they pit, because they're going to have fresher tires, but also they're not going to have that 10-second penalty that Aiden has.
I think a really good thing coming out of this race is that we've learned that Domi's definitely worked on his racecraft.
I mean, there was no real racing in there.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of backed off for it though, but like, you know, he has been seen in quite a lot of races spinning and stuff.
Oh, this could be a massive switchback by Delian Rakia, but he doesn't get traction. He's gonna be up. Santi's knows that there's contact. Delian Rakia just drove straight into Santi, but Santi will go.
Santi's been driven off the road.
So as they go side by side, but I think Delian Rakia will have to be a bit patient in there.
You would have thought Ari would have driven away from that, but he really hasn't.
No, he hasn't. I think he also made a mistake in there. As Santi looks for a move.
No.
I get it. Like we said, it all depends on the exits, as Ari and Santi also box. Jude boxes. Domi stays out. So, in comparison to the last race, he didn't box for 4 laps. He's gone 4 laps further than he has.
This time, Ari's got a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Massive. You really need to be careful. You really need to be aware, because, and it's better to go slower entering the pits than go faster, because.
But the problem you have is if you go too slow and someone hits into the back of you, they'll see it as your fault. Well, actually, I don't. Well, it depends on the situation, personally, but.
Ismail will be on Santi here. I think he's spun a bit. I mean, there are a fair amount of trains in there, but also a few gaps. Some have not pitted yet.
I wonder what happened to Santi. He's fallen quite far behind Ari, but he was right behind him when he boxed.
Yeah. And Dami boxes, so Shadow pretty much the only one, but we can see his tire wear also being up there probably around the 40-50% mark.
Yeah, but he has to keep going if he wants to one-stop it. Domi has done just the right amount to get that one-stop perfectly. But Shadow will be on the quicker tyre on lower fuel, so...
Yeah, now the hard runners are going to be staying out. We'll see where they end up. I just think Aiden...
How far is Aiden? Aiden's 5 seconds ahead of Domi.
Yeah, but I think with 10-second time penalty, I think 2 or 3 lap fresher tires.
It depends, it depends. I mean, Domi doesn't have DRS this time.
Yeah, we can see, so Aiden has 2 lap older tires than Dami. And also the penalty is crucial.
It depends on which one of those two have got better tyre wear, because if Aiden's got better tyre wear, it might not matter.
Gets an overtake done, but they're going side by side, and he is ahead. like we said, like, third year is going to be very uncomfortable to deal with as Ismail tries to look for a move, but compromises his exit, and that is great news for the Iraqi. Toasty pits. So he's the first one, I think, out of the hard runners that decided to box. I mean, lap 14 to box.
Red Bull really haven't had a good day. I mean, they're just fighting at the bottom at the moment. What would really help the Leica Shadow right now is a safety car.
Yep.
I think that's what he's holding out for as well as.
I mean, he doesn't have the grip.
He's also got the damage.
Yep. He needs to pull off a bit of a miracle in here to win this race. As his son overtakes Ismail on the straight.
Aiden has gained a second on Domi since Domi has pit.
I mean, this is now where the pace and time management really comes into fruition, because if they can pull off a decent tire wear till the end and still have a decent pace to win the
We don't know what Aiden was doing. Aiden could have been holding back the whole time.
Shadow
Or dot.
He didn't replace his wings.
Yeah.
So.
I think you'd lose too much time for him because he'd fall behind into the following group.
I mean, there are a lot of people on penalties. Santi also got a penalty. We didn't see that.
He's come out into a nice gap though, isn't he?
Yep. Toasty with 6-second penalty. He's on it with a 6-second, so.
Harry sets the fastest lap. That is impressive, if I do say so myself.
Yep. I mean, that 10-second will be really crucial, it looks like, because.
Yeah, especially with the pace, that's going to be very painful.
Domi only needs to minimize his mistakes. I mean, he's gained a lot since coming out of the pits, so he has the tire advantage as well.
Is there a way to view people's last laps? That'd be great.
I
don't know if that. No.
only for the fastest laps, no, the last lap.
Great. If Domi's getting 2/10,
Yep.
that's all he needs to do. He just needs to keep with him.
I mean, no one's really that close. I mean, we can see there is a bit of a train, but not as close as you think. As soon as I say that, T-Back tries to make a move on Rudy, but again, he compromises his exit and doesn't get it done. Nicky Lauda boxes for those hards, so he's got. Oh no, he boxed for mediums. My apologies. I thought he was on the mediums the entire time. Has Rudy? Oh, there's a side by side with T-Bag. Rudy, who is going to have the DRS? It's going to be both because of Jude, I think. Oh, and there's a move in there somewhere. But Rudy seems like he's going to have the better position after that one. I mean, from those positions, Rudy, T-Bag and NASCAR, I mean, T-Bag runs a bit wide. But he does gain the pace on the corners, so Domi's keeping up with pace, still 6 seconds behind, but T-Bag looks for a switchback move here. Goes on the inside and gets in nicely. Can Ru do something about it? I don't think so. He's not that close to make a move in there.
Shadow's finding a good amount of time. Already up to the back of that little train.
Oh,
Oh my!
there's contact. There's a wing falling off.
That was
As a
Rudy.
Shadow gets a great overtaking opportunity, he goes into P5. That might be very
Through
revealing
goes
for him.
Shadow.
Through goes Shadow. True. Missed opportunity there by me. There was contact. Ari with a 10-second as well.
It looked like to me Rudy locked up, and then it was a bit of a just
Yeah.
Constantina effect.
Big words. Ooh. But now it's gonna
What
be
does that
tricky for Rudy.
mean?
Yeah, what does that? Rudy will have damage though, so he's gonna be quite tricky, especially in these corners. He has to pray for a safety car here in the final 9 laps. And I think NASCAR will be seizing that opportunity, should I say. As Rudy goes into the pits, it looks like it was bad enough for him to pit. No speeding in the pit lane, he makes the pit lane. Shadow
He lost
in
grip
great
on corner
position,
exit and
though.
they couldn't avoid contact.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shadow looks for an opportunity. He's gonna have the DRS because T-Bag is not close to anyone. So I'm expecting Shadow and T-Bag to really team up here and trade positions in the next few laps because no one is really close to them. And Shadow does get an overtake. Does get a bit of a poor entry